All right, welcome back to the middle of our first series of the night for the AVGL Black Ops 3 College Edition Division. Oh,
Division.
jeez.
Big
Okay.
Tom Clancy's The Division,
Yes,
all right?
of course. Okay, so Brookdale Community versus the College of Charleston. The College of Charleston in a comfortable 2-0 cushion in this best of 5, hoping to maybe make it to our top 8 bracket for this weekend. We're going to Evac Uplink.
We'll see.
We'll see if Brookdale is able to do anything to bring it back, but we just saw...
It's going to take a miracle.
Yeah, we just saw Knife God, a.k.a. Snipe God, in that Search and Destroy, just doing dirty things. Dirty things. Dirty things with that sniper in that Search and Destroy. So let's see what happens here for this uplink. Bandit Protect coming out. We've seen some pretty, not unorthodox, but different, we'll say.
Controversial.
Yeah, sure. Bans and protects from these teams so far in the series. I'm expecting to see maybe something similar. We've seen M8 bans. We've seen
Overdrive.
all sorts of stuff. Oh, this
M8
time, though, the
protects.
M8 protected by Rostafarian for Charleston. So they want that gun for Uplink. They are, putting a lot of, importance to it if they're first round protecting
rapid fire.
Rapid fire going,
VMP,
VMP going. With the M8 protected, banning the VMP, I don't know how much I really agree with it. I mean, the problem is that if you're going to ban the VMP, you might as well ban the CUDA, I feel like, because they handle so similarly that you can easily... I don't think anyone who normally uses a VMP is going to struggle using the CUDA and vice versa. So just banning one of them, I feel like... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I haven't watched every single match of the CWL.
No, you're on to something.
But I just really... Oh, and it looks like they're going to miss a ban there. That's...
He went to go get some food.
Yeah, maybe...
He's like...
Davey Gravy went to go
I'm kind of getting hungry,
went to go get some gravy.
I forgot my gravy for my biscuits,
gravy.
bro. My
it's gravy and biscuits. But misses his ban. So, All right, high caliber active camo going. Active camo, that's an interesting ban. We actually saw it being used really well in the hard point. Do you think that has something to do with why it was banned here?
Yeah. I mean, they're just trying to muster up something here. They just want to try to throw off people.
Yeah, I think obviously Charleston looking to shut this down easily. 3-0 would go a long way in helping them win a tiebreak, scenario if they get into it. If they are in a tie for the top 8, overall map count is what decides it. So, a 3-0 obviously very helpful for that. The Ripper. We've seen the Ripper used in Hardpoint. We've seen the Ripper used in Search, but do you really think it's, useful for Uplink?
When you're in ball spawn, it can be useful, kind of, or not really.
I think, okay, speaking of useful versus not useful, the combat focus coming out for Magnum, I want to check what he's running. Score streak wise, because that is...
But the Ripper is fun.
Yeah,
it does have fun
that
points,
is true.
The
Ripper is fun, and it's almost kind of an Overdrive light when Overdrive is banned. I think that's kind of how teams try to use it, because I think it does give you a little speed boost. But
and
combat
you get
focus,
a really good melee, so it's good for mid close quarters.
Combat focus.
Yeah, combat focus. They're just trying to get the wraiths.
I guess so. Yeah, they're going for
the wraps.
Magnum's going for the wraps here. This series, trying to make this series a wrap with the wraps. I mean,
lightning, thunder. Who knows?
I guess I can see it. Put it like this: when you're a team that has won the Search and Destroy the way you won the Search and Destroy, and won the hard point the way you won the hard point, I can understand you maybe thinking that combat focus could be a good idea.
I mean, if you want to have fun.
But at the same time...
Why not? If you have that much confidence, why not?
When they could very easily be in a tiebreak scenario where every map win and loss is very important, maybe you don't do the kind of weird...
yeah, but they got room. They can afford to take an L.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
But I think they have a feeling they have a pretty good chance of winning.
Yeah, I think obviously bringing out both the Ripper and the combat focus shows that Charleston is a little confident. Some may dare say cocky going into this third map.
Definitely.
So maybe Brookdale will be able to take advantage of that. But Scythe, Psychosis, Heatwave, and the Ripper for Brookdale, Heatwave, Ripper, Scythe, and the Combat Focus for the College of Charleston. And of course, as these players finish editing their score streaks, of course, very interested to see what Magnum is using. I'm definitely going to check his class out the second we hop into game, because of course, that combat focus helps you get your streaks faster. And interesting too is, Magnum hasn't always really been the mainstay either. So I don't know, maybe that's just, I think that may just be a product of the fact that they're winning by a lot and they're feeling really confident going to this third map. But, let's see if that confidence is a little too much, as Brookdale is looking to bring it back in our third map, Evac Uplink. Okay, loading screen for a quarter of a second there. There we go. Let's see. All right, I'm waiting for Magnum to spawn in. I want to see.
Look at their guns.
Oh, there's the Raps. There's the Raps and the Wraith.
Yeah. See what I tell you.
Oh boy, here we go. This could be.
This is about to look like some public match.
They're
pub stomping.
Okay,
right now.
That's the plan. Let's see if that really comes to fruition here for Charleston. Because you never know. Like I said, they could be a little too overconfident, could be a little cocky, and let Brookdale get back into the series. But let's watch this first open break to the ball.
They're all going mid.
Yeah, interesting break there from Brookdale. They all push mid, but it seems like they might be working out for them. They are going to get first possession of that ball, but they are going to have a teammate there pushing with them. He's just going to run right by that player.
But he
he just runs into a wall of players from Charleston, and that will do absolutely.
Can't make plays like that.
Yeah, no, that'll do nothing.
Look at, and they're going to they could get a 1 right now.
Knife God has it, and he's going for that 1. Oh, I think it might be a little low.
Misses.
He was not high enough. He used too much of his boost. He wasn't able to get a good enough boost to get that 1-point throw in, but kills coming in from Charleston. Gravy, though, Davey Gravy in the base OE'd is able to pick up some kills. The ball will respawn in the mid.
He should stay in their base.
Yeah, Knife God. Oh, Snipe God. We're seeing more Snipe God coming out. He has a sniper in Uplink. I guess that's how confident he is with it. Brookdale did briefly have possession of the drone, but they throw it away, realize it's not even worth it. Drone possession going back and forth. Frangulius has it, but again, it seems like these players are just taking the drone and running into enemies and not really doing anything about it.
This could be a score right here.
Oh, maybe. Face fair. Oh, no.
Oh, ran out of boost.
That's a little embarrassing. Was he running Afterburner there? Hold on. I want to see if he was running.
Who knows?
Oh, and he was running Afterburner. Okay, that's even a little more embarrassing. But as
they do
we say that,
get one in.
Magnum gets the throw right over the building there. Makes it 1-0. First point on the board for Charleston. A minute and a half into the first side of this uplink. Now we'll see a bit of a standoff here. The ball, Frangulius runs right by him. Again, these players are just kind of running into each other with the ball. We see a lot of
mayhem.
Yeah, mayhem, that's a good way to put it. Also, maybe not a lot of thought being put into these, rushes with the ball. I think
it's just like one person trying to force themselves up the map.
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think
they could. Oh, he could make something happen. He could get a throw.
Is that good? Oh, it just hits the building. Yeah, it was
a little too low.
Not even close. Knife God will play that though. Reset it back to the middle of the map where Schinneman will be waiting with the Ripper. There we go. Little tongue twister there.
So let's take a mid.
He has it there, and just I'm not.
You can't make it through there.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what he was going for there. Because it's not like he had any teammates in position to catch it and go for a dunk. I don't know what exactly that was. But
he's going for that Hail Mary.
I mean, I guess so. Knife God, though, in another position for an... Oh, no, he actually misses it. Come on. You have to hit those. Schinneman picks up a 2-piece, a 3-piece with the Ripper and will clear out his base, making a solid reset. And he is going to take possession of this drone. Actually, no. Actually going to wait for his teammates. Something we haven't seen
throws the ball.
Any of these guys doing is actually waiting for their teammates. 2 kills there for Brookdale. They are going to have position.
But ball pushes by itself still.
Lupus has possession. Is going to have multiple players to beat. I don't.
Okay, interesting route.
Yeah,
he's waiting for his teammates.
That's a solid idea. Oh.
Peace.
We'll see you punching later there. That was not great. We've seen I don't know what it is about this game. Players are falling off the map left and right for both teams with the drone. I guess they're kind of overestimating their own boost ability there, but a very kind of slow in the sense we haven't seen a lot of scores.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like anybody knows what they're doing.
Can you? Yeah, you're not. That's the second time.
They just 15 seconded it.
Oh, yeah, that's gone. Lupus there, my dude. That is irretrievable. I'm not exactly sure, again, what he's trying to... Maybe there's some crazy, like, Rube Goldberg level ricochet, something you can hit there that they discovered, but I don't...
They could get a one.
Here we go. Will Facepair be able to do what Knife God could not? And actually... Oh, okay, I guess...
Backtracking.
All right. Is gonna. Okay.
Uses the Ripper? Was that the Ripper?
Yeah.
All right. Interesting choice.
He could have just gone for the one throw. Does get the. Oh nope. The pass is deflected off the building, but that is going to be a 2-point. Easy there. Very interesting there. Knife God able to pick up some streaks. Magnum doesn't have any streaks when running the combat focus yet. That hasn't proved to be useful for him. David Gravy hoping to get a last-second 1 point.
He could make something happen. I don't know why he didn't just wall run earlier.
He's going to have 2 players to beat if he can maybe survive just to get the 1 point. No, very close, but unable to do anything. So Charleston will just play that. Shinneman comes in too little too late with the 2-piece, and that's going to be 3-0 in favor of Charleston at the end of our first side. So as I was saying, that was a slow half in terms of points scored, but it was very hectic. It seems like, you know, Brookdale wasn't playing as a team.
Everybody was rushing for the ball and making plays too early with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that...
And throwing it random places.
Yeah, it seems
They're just hoping they might even get it close to, like, the score.
It seems like that might come from a lack of communication from Brookdale, and for Charleston, it looks like that might be actually more of, as we said, that confidence and cockiness. They only go up 3 points. This is the closest match we've had so far this series. Magnum with 1, make that 2 with the Vesper, the classic coming out. That, however, Shinneman has possession, could get a 1 point. No, Knife God will come around, and oh, there's one. Oh, he had that lined up. Oh my God, if he had... I don't know what I would have done if he had hit that 2-piece.
You would have pressed PlayStation record there.
Yeah, I would have pressed the share button not on purpose. We would have interrupted the game just so I could record that. Because this man seems to be a legend with the sniper. Again, I don't know why his name is Knife God.
Let's see.
He needs to change it to
Mopus
Snipe
can
God.
Do anything. They have good positioning.
Has he practiced this throw? No.
They're
going for the 2-pointer. There is only 1 player to beat. Shinneman with the 2-piece will allow him to get that in. Now 3-2 for Brookdale. It's now very easily they're going to be able to tie this up, and they're kind of trying to go for the relay. Knife God, though, able to stop that. However, Shinneman will have possession of the ball. No, gets stuck on the corner. Might have been able to actually get around to get the 1 point. I expect Knife God to play this. No. Ooh, goes for the ledge slide. Gets a nice little boost there. Going to be pushing up the right side of the map. He is going to have at least 3.
Oh, gets stuck on the side right there.
He's stuck between a rock and a hard place.
He is on their radar.
Awkward. Guess just kind of going for a bit of a swim, chilling off. Oh, yeah. And he just throws it. That's 4 down now. Brookdale in position here.
Killing time, I guess.
This is their chance. They could get a 1 point throw right here. It needs to be. Oh, the psychosis. Nice use of it, but he doesn't actually go for the. Oh my! Wait, he's actually going to score this? He better.
2.
What?
Let's go.
What? There was no reason why he should have scored there.
Let's go.
That's
what I like to see.
That was just a complete lack of something from Charleston. I don't even know what. There was absolutely no reason. At the very most, that should have only been a 1 point throw for Brookdale, but no, they get 2 out of it. That was a beautiful use of the psychosis, but there was no reason why that shouldn't have worked.
Somehow still alive.
Yep, ball going back and forth. Mupus has full health. He's going through the...
They can go for a 2.
Slides around. I expect him to go for the 1, though. If he just... Oh, what?
That's a 2.
No, come on! This is... Oh, this is just...
Brookdale really shining right now.
I don't know what is happening with Charleston. It's just a breakdown. I mean, that's now
Brookdale is just applying so much pressure now into their spawn.
That's now 2, rushes in a row that Brookdale had no business scoring.
Brookdale just flipped on a switch. They all of a sudden know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, they had no business
See,
scoring.
they know where they're spawning now.
They had no business scoring a dunk on either of those last two. Oh, God, back and forth, throwing the ball. Here we go, hot potato. Nope, doesn't fall off the map. Okay, the fun game of hot potato there. Lupus in a soft position. This is going to be a 2. This could be another 2. It's going to be 8-3 right now for Brookdale.
Wow.
A minute 50 left, and they have completely turned this one around now, up by 5 with a minute 45. And I think this is what we were talking about with Charleston maybe being a little too cocky.
Yeah, definitely, man. They just not prepared anymore. Their team composition is not ready for this.
I mean, I think that's definitely what it comes down to. Knife God with a couple of kills there, trying to OE, maybe pick up some kills. Magnum will have the ball there.
This could be a potential score.
Yes, this could be a score, but they will still be down by 3, even if you get the 2. No, Lupus with a solid, I mean...
Doesn't reset it.
No, he doesn't. I would have tried to throw that out rather quickly. Face Painter going for the 2 points. He will get it now, 8-5. And it seems like, gets punched in the back.
Seems like Charleston still has something left in them.
Yeah, I think the problem with Charleston is we found their flaw is that they just can't really play defense all that well. It seems like when they get put in the back foot here in Uplink, they just completely fall apart. They aren't able to read the ball carrier. They aren't able to do any of that. But you see here, I mean, they're making these pushes.
You know, they're trying their hardest.
Resets that armor smartly. However, it immediately goes back down to half. He's sitting there. Frangulius has the sight. He's just sitting there waiting. I can't see how. Yeah, there's nothing that's going to happen there. The lightning strike comes in and takes out both friend and foe for Knife God. That's going to reset. 30 seconds left.
I would have just 15 seconded it right there, hung on to it.
Yeah, Charleston, this is it right here. Face Painter.
It's their last chance.
I mean, it's still a 2-possession game. They need to do something right now and get the relay, but I don't see how they're going to do it. There's a player right here. Oh, no. He is going to get the 2 points. Oh, dear. Oh, this is coming down to the wire. It's a 1-point game. Magnum is in position for the relay. Has 8 seconds. 7 seconds to get there. He can get there in time. He can get there in time. He's going for the wall run. He's going for the wall run. Jumps up. Hits it. No! He fails it. He runs out of boost yet again. And loses it for his team.
He's going map 4.
That was he was in the perfect position.
Wow. He chokes.
He shouldn't have even gone for the wall run there. He should have just gone for the straight boost.
No, he was fine. He did the right decision.
Threw it over the building. Yeah. I think he went for the wall run and just completely wasted the boost he needed to get high enough for the throw to work. And with that, Brookdale going to take it in a very, very down to the wire game.
But claps for Brookdale, man. Yeah. They really turned up. They really flipped the switch and decided they're going to take him out.
Yeah, and here we go. This is exactly what they
I didn't think they had it in them.
I mean, and interesting, if you look, they all went negative except for one player.
Yep.
And that's kind of, feeds into what I'm talking about, where it seems like Charleston just didn't know what to do on defense. They just didn't know where to look or where to shoot, because there were many plays during the second half of that map when Brookdale had no business scoring 2, never mind 1.
Yeah.
And yet they were able to just snake around.
They were just finding openings.
Not only snake around, but they pretty much used the same path every single time, too.
Yeah, they did. Top AC, yep.
So, capture the flag, kind of similar to Uplink in terms of that offense-defense dynamic.
Yeah.
Will we see Brookdale bring this to Game 5? Only time will tell. We'll be right back bringing you that CTF.